Hey everybody, welcome to the Loadout. Everybody who works production's favorite time of the day. Sean and I were just talking a few weeks ago about some of the problems we have with being out of work with everybody right now, and one of the biggest problems we find is just missing our buddies and staying in touch because it's such a close community backstage. And so we started doing this to where people, if you're interested, you could tune in and watch us talking to some of the people. And if you're interested in being somebody, we'd love to talk to you too, so we can make sure everybody's all right. Sean, how you doing?
It's pretty good. It's hot out,
Yes.
which is a good thing, I think, for everybody. And I think Mike Moran from New York's on with us today, so we'll check in with him.
How'd you get him to get on?
Dude, you just make the call.
That's
I
a
told him
big
Johnny
ask, bro.
Lord's here, and yeah, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people don't have anything to do.
Oh,
so
shit.
Mike Moran, wow.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Here,
Wow.
up close and in your face.
Yeah.
What's the weather back there?
We're about 50, cloudy. It's been raining for the last 50 days, I think. Feels like we've got about 3 or 4 days of sunshine since we've had the isolation and quarantine in the last 7 weeks.
Yeah.
It's been a little rough.
Yeah.
Wow. What shows were you doing when you guys got the bad news that you had to stop working?
I was at the Metropolitan Opera. We were working that week, me and the other utilities in New York, working that show. I'm trying to think. I think we built that show on the Monday of that week, which is like around the 9th of the 10th. We do what we call scratch tape on that Tuesday, which is when we started hearing that Saturday's live show would disappear and that we should anticipate to get a call to come in during the week to pull the show out. That call came in on Thursday afternoon to come in Friday morning to pull out with a light staggered crew. We would normally have much more men on, but they dropped us down to pull out with the stagehands at the Metropolitan Opera. So it was kind of fast.
Yeah.
In New York. I mean, we got the news and there were rumors, and then our show never happened, essentially. We built it, rehearsed it, and then struck it.
Mike, I was back there for a month, about a month ago, right when the shit was hitting the fan. Literally, one morning, the governor and the mayor are on saying, everything's good. Next morning, it was like shit hit the fan. And, of course, back here, I'm talking to people in Los Angeles. They're like, no, everything's great. What are you talking about? So when I left New York, I literally flew into this place hitting panic mode. It was like, oh. But, yeah, it's scary, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You have anybody affected?
Weird vibe.
Anybody affected close to you?
I mean, we had a utility in New York who spent, I think, 12 or 13 days intubated. He was in a coma from the COVID, 35 years old. No underlying health issues that we're aware of. We're all pretty close with him. He's been out of the hospital probably a little over 10 days now. But he spent his birthday there in a coma. There's probably, in my case, maybe 6 or 7 people indirectly that I know that's been affected and hospitalized. But nobody's dead.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's a bonus.
I mean, that is a good thing, but like nobody has died. Everybody has beat it. And most of them are older people except for the one utility that we work with in New York.
Right. Well, that's, I mean, good and bad news all at the same time. But what else have you been doing? Trying to stay busy. I saw the girls running around there. What else you got going?
I mean, with the 2 girls, they keep us pretty busy. The truth of the matter is I've been making jokes that if I'm not working, I'm sheltering in place anyways. Me and my wife are isolated a lot in this house anyways because they're 2 and 3. So us leaving the house and doing this and that, there isn't that much of it anyways when I'm not working or she's not working.
Right.
But trust me, it's getting old. You know, like not taking them to the park or not having 2 or 3 hours a week of preschool. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but like, yeah, it's becoming a drag, and really like to get back at anything right now, mainly work. But
what shows are you looking to go back for work? Do you guys have anything that's on the horizon there?
Truth is, that week when the opera shut down, that was my last week of work. The week prior, my book started to evaporate. relatively quickly, one job after another. And I mean, not just the following week and the following week after that. We're talking April and May dates. We're going away. Right now, my next group of work is in mid to late August for the Republican and the Democratic conventions with the Daily Show. So I'm a ways off. I'm hoping some stuff comes in, but right now that's all I have in my book. There's months ahead of me.
When do you guys? When's the lift right now officially from the government? Is that June 8th still, or did that move?
I thought I heard there's going to be starting to lift a bit on the 15th of May, and then I heard June 1st. And I'll be honest with you, it's become a bone of contention in the household the last week or so of my consumption of news.
Yeah.
That my wife's like, you got to pull back because I've been kind of freaking out about stuff.
Yeah.
And it's been on because, there's a lot of things at stake, like work and mortgages and healthcare and all those things that, that are affecting me and affecting all of us. But I think I was getting ramped up. So I've been putting that a little bit on the back burner the last probably 4 or 5 days and trying to get my news for 15 to 20 minutes as opposed to like 15 hours a day.
Right.
I was really getting
Right.
consumed for a while.
Yeah.
For
Right.
obvious reasons. I'm in Suffolk County, New York. I'm 50 miles from Manhattan. We have a really, really high COVID outbreak right in my area. I mean, surrounding me, it's a very large outbreak. So I'm really consumed by it. My wife doesn't seem to be all that affected, but, psychologically, she's like, we'll get through it and everything else. And she's right, we will. But, I've been really consumed by it, so I've been trying to back off. You might have more information than I do for the New York area at this moment.
Yeah.
And what one last question for you. What are you looking, other than getting back to work? Is there a favorite restaurant or something you want to go do with the kids that you haven't been able to do that you guys are looking forward
Yeah,
to?
absolutely. Absolutely. Just going to taking the kids an aquarium. We've been talking about taking them to the Bronx Zoo. Things like that. Coney Island in Brooklyn. All those sorts of things that we have normally done with them in the summertime. They're only 2 and 3, but the last 2 and 3 years we've done those things with them, and we try to make it an annual thing. So we're looking forward to doing stuff like that, and just going to the beach. Summer's right around the corner for New York.
Yeah.
Right.
Weeks away for us.
Yeah, California started this week, and it was a zoo down there. So
4th of July.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
yeah. All right, Mike. Well, thank you for checking in with us, and I hope you guys stay safe and healthy out there, and we'll see you soon.
Good seeing you,
Great.
Mike.
Thanks,
Thank you.
fellas. Stay healthy, guys.
You too.